Alright, for the vlog, I just want to talk about, when I think about getting out of Menards, I want to be in a stable company where I'm going to be staying there for a very long time. And that's another reason why I've been fighting to get my job back at Walmart, for them to at least bypass the red flag or removing it and offering me a reinstatement. Now, like, was with that one that commented in that Nate Guys and Gals fan group on Facebook that I'm a part of, here's what I didn't want to say. Shopco did told me in orientation years ago, back in 2015, that they were discount department store like Walmart, Target, and Kmart and Costco are. Now, like with Sears, on the other hand, when I had orientation, they admitted Kmart is a discount department store, but Sears is a high-end department store like Yonkers, Macy's, and JCPenny's is. So, and even Kohl's, they said, is a high-end department store. So, I didn't want to argue with that guy and starting crap on Facebook, you know. I got a better look at them shoe sizers, and I was thinking about selling one of them on eBay, and now looking at them, they're painted different colors than each other. So it's like, crap. I'm up a creek, ain't I? Well, like I said, the other thing is, I will put the link below. I will list my esty store link, because I'm hoping to sell some snowmen. And, like, I don't want to tell my husband this. He does not have an idea. Shipping costs a lot to sell things online. And you gotta find the right buyers and that. Now, like I said, even with my DVR vendor CRI pushing me to go to McDonald's, it's like, yeah, it's a little pay cut, but not much. But I didn't want to tell CRI this. I would only be at McDonald's for 5 years. No one lasts there forever. And another retailer I would like to go to, if I cannot get into Walmart ever, if they would come to Eau Claire area or Chippewa Falls area, is Costco, because I heard they're supposed to pay really good, you know, and all that. Yeah, and I guess the Yonkers building is still empty, but it's for sale, I guess. So, and Hobby Lobby, they're in the old Macy's part in Oakwood Mall, and I'm just curious of what will go into Sears part that I used to work in. But like I said, the only way I would go to back to Sears for a job, literally the hometown one, is if my husband and I were to win the lottery, you know, and where I didn't have to worry about how much money I was making in hours. I would go to that hometown Sears in Chippewa here and go say, I don't care about hours and pay, so long as I get a job here. You know, and that is if I ever did win the lottery, you know. So, but like I said, I am trying to get my own online business off the ground, and hopefully I can make enough money, you know, to support my husband and I better. And the real slap in my face that I got last night, which made me mad, my husband's calling my antiques junk. And I'm like, Ernie, you know that's just a slap in the face to an antique lover like me. You're calling their antiques junk. And you're calling this stuff that I gotten from artists that I became friends with on Instagram junk. That's a slap in their face as well. And they be real mad at ya. There's a good reason why I'm trying to become friends with some people on Instagram, but I'm keeping cool on it because I don't want to become friends with someone that's going to try to scam me out of money. You know, it's because, you know, if you get to be good friends, they'll establish where they could do a collab with you, even if you're so many states away. You're living in different states or countries than each other. I mean, you know, and that's the thing. Would have to be pretty much a legit person in that, and you have to be talking to them a little. But like I said, you know, it's real interesting to say this too. And it's like, I don't know. My husband's pushing me to sell my Kenmore Smart Motion display. And I don't want to tell him I don't really want to sell that, because that keeps a hold of my memories, like a keepsake to where I used to work at. And I don't want to tell him it would cost a lot to mail it if you did sold it, because you'd have to get a big enough box, and then you'd have to insure it, because them bellows in it can break easily even though they're metal. And that's why I don't want to tell him. It's like he has no understanding, you know. Yeah. It's a lot. He gets mad about things I buy, and like I said, I don't know. He pretty much wants me to sell everything that I own, and I'm like, really? So that way we're living in an empty house, but yet have money from these items? And you're sitting there in an empty house? Yeah. Like I said, his sister's calling him cheap and that. But the big thing is, I still feel strongly JCPenny's is going to be the next one to close in Eau Claire here. Just because they ain't doing that good. They're legitimately real slow, like Sears and Eau Claire was. The only one that's really busy in Oakwood Mall is Shields. And they're a sporting goods store. And what would hurt Oakwood Mall is if Shields were to decide to build a whole new building somewhere else around Eau Claire and move over to a new location, literally. I mean, yeah, they don't got too many anchors, because they all they got for anchors, I believe, is the theater, Hobby Lobby, and JCPenny's besides Shields. You know. And then you got your little stores on the inside. And a food court, you know. But, you know, it's gonna be real interesting, I think. And if JCPenney's were to close, it's like, I would just want something real little that was a fixture. But even if it was one, if they had extra of them workers t-shirts for JCPenney, that'd be awesome, you know.